want to tutor online, have people from all over the world finding you, but you have no idea how to get clients. And this is absolutely normal thing to struggle with in the beginning. I often have people tell me that they have tried absolutely everything to get students and it didn't work. So the market must be too saturated. Now, most likely these are people who have taught or tutored before. These teachers and tutors, they know how to teach the subject or multiple subjects, but they don't know how to market their services. So as soon as I start asking them what specific strategies they've tried, they tell me that they've put their name on some tutoring lists, sent some messages on Facebook, maybe created a website or a Facebook page, and that is about it. And some people may have even created flyers to hand in their community, printed business cards, but that usually is where it ends. But in this video, I'm going to share what types of content you can make to get found and how creating value through your content is going to be your biggest asset and what you can do to spread your word about your business so people from all over the world can find you. My name is Joanne Kaminsky, and I've been tutoring online since 2010 and helping tutors start or grow their online tutoring business since 2012. So let's get to it. What types of content can you create to get found by people from all over the world? Well, there's 3 types of content: written, audio, and video. Now, written content includes blogs, LinkedIn articles, and books. Next, there are videos. And this can take the form of a YouTube channel or live calls like Facebook Live or YouTube Live. Heck, Instagram even has their own version of IGTV. And lastly, there's podcasts that people can listen to. And when you create content on a consistent basis, you allow people to find you from all over the world. And the key here is consistency. The other key is value. Now, I've seen many people just put out messages on Facebook that sound like this: I am tutoring online. Can you pass this on to your friends and family in case they have a child struggling with blank? Now, you fill in the blank with what you teach. This does not work. You may get a couple of clients from close family and friends who want to help you succeed, but after that, your messages are going to feel like a ghost town. Now, not many people are going to respond, and you're going to have little to no engagement, and you're going to give up because it feels like it isn't working. And when people say that they tried social media and it didn't work, this is usually what they're talking about. Heck, this is what I did in the beginning. I mean, I would put messages out there to my friends and family. I'd ask them to join my Facebook business page, and I would get one person sharing my request and no comments. And at times I felt like a loser, like nothing I did worked. And I had to turn that negative thinking around. And I would say, you know what? You are putting action into place. And this is more than what some people do. But this wasn't the right way to go about it either. I mean, comparing myself to the other people can have negative results. And I'm not better than anyone else. I'm not worse than anyone else. I just am. So that's who I need to be. And then I began hearing that content is king. And at that time, I was also thinking about ways that I could get paid to advertise my tutoring services. So I started blogging with the intention of taking my blog posts and turning them into a book. So I wrote a blog post every day. Was I good at it? Nope. But I did it consistently, and that was more important than how well I did it. And I began sharing these blog posts on social media and adding value to people versus trying to take value from them. I not only got additional clients this way, but I began getting the word out there about what I did. I mean, the biggest problem that people have is not that they are not good at what they do, but that no one knows who they are. So as you can see from my blog, my formatting was awful. I mean, my spacing is like a book instead of like a blog that is easy to read. I didn't let my lack of knowledge, though, stop me. I just put the pieces into place, continuing learning how to do it better over time, and eventually grew my audience. I really wanted to try everything that I was hearing about. And the other area that I knew about at the time was podcasting. So I began connecting with podcasters. Now, here's a short clip of an episode that I did on Neil Haley's podcast, the Total Tutor Network.
I'd like to always, so our guest is ready and queued up on this. The title is Third Grade Reading Predicts Later High School Graduation. So basically that we're going to learn more about this third grade reading and how much of an importance it is. And our guest, Joanne Kaminsky, will be soon on the line. Joanne, are you on the line?
Yes, I am.
All right, Joanne Kaminsky, you are the Skype reading tutor, and thanks for calling the program. And I'm really excited about the topic because, again, you're a reading expert, and I'm really excited to learn more about this topic. And it basically talked about third grade reading predicts later high school graduation. We're going to talk about students who struggle in third grade reading and never catch up. Basically, it takes them longer to graduate, and a lot of them drop out. Isn't that correct?
That is correct. In fact, there was even a huge initiative called Reading First that was put in place to try to solve this huge issue.
Really? Okay. So what is your thought? I mean, why would this be? And then my co-host Darcy will have a question as well. What can we do to make sure that this doesn't happen to so many youngsters in third grade?
Well, the first thing is, early, putting our kids into school at an earlier age. Making sure that they're going to preschool and getting some of those basic foundations before they start learning how to read and place. It's really important that they are able to be able to rhyme.
Podcasting equipment was much different back in those days. And the quality wasn't anything like it is today, but it still worked. I mean, I was a regular guest on Neil's show, and this helped increase my expertise in the ears of the listeners. And I have personally never had the feeling that I needed to start my own podcast. I knew others that were doing it and successful, but something told me that my favorite medium was video. So I began adding value to classroom teachers by allowing them to connect with me during a live Skype call. And I would be a guest in their classroom via Skype. I would read a book, engage the kids in conversation, and answer any questions that they had. I'm going to show you some excerpts from one that I did just 1 month from launching my business. I read the book Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault to a group of kindergarten students in North Carolina. Now, I would find teachers that were interested in having guests in their classroom via Skype, and I scheduled one of these a week. Sometimes the teacher would allow me to tape the session, and sometimes they wouldn't.
Good morning.
Say good morning.
Hi, you guys. You guys are sitting so nice on the carpet.
Say thank you.
Thank you. Yeah.
What colors are on the trees for you guys?
Yeah, they're just starting to change here.
Oh, they're just starting to change. We are at the brightest we will be for the entire year, and our leaves have started to fall off the trees so much that by next weekend, it's not going to be looking like fall so much around here. Chicka chicka boom boom, will be enough room? Here comes Age up the coconut tree. And I-N-J and tag along K, all on their way up the coconut tree.
Jarrett, that's who she's talking to. Jarrett, what's your favorite book? Everybody should be on bottoms. That's who she's calling on. Jarrett, what's your favorite book? Can you talk big?
Chicka chicka boom boom.
Oh, chicka chicka boom boom said.
I love books by Robert Munch.
Me too.
Read them.
Yeah.
Would you like to? Awesome.
All right, you guys. Well, I got to let you get back to your busy day because it's all work and no play in kindergarten, right?
So, yeah, we're getting ready to cook some fudge, though. A little fun today.
Fudge? Yum.
Yeah.
You guys have an exciting day.
Yeah.
Yeah, yummy in the tummy. Yum, yum. Well, you guys have a great day. Bye.
So I was going off the premise of being of service and value. In fact, the book that I chose was always off of a conversation with the teacher and what would be the best fit for him in her classroom. At that time, Skype in the classroom was new, and some teachers were excited to implement it with their students. And they wanted to teach them how to have a Skype conversation, how to ask questions of a guest properly. So I typed all of that in. I had classroom teachers more aware about what I was doing, and some invited me back for a second or third time, and others began talking about my services to their parents. Now, I shared these with you to show you the types of content that you can create and how it can help with getting you known for your tutoring services. And guess what? It works today. And the resources that we have to create are actually a higher value and even more advanced. I knew I needed to create content. I didn't really know what kind of content to create, but I just started. And today my favorite medium is YouTube because video is over the past couple of years has just soared to incredible levels. And YouTube is a household name. People are watching YouTube on their TVs as if it is TV. People are watching YouTube on their phones, and I want to create as much content as possible. Now, in the comments below, I want to hear what kind of content you're creating, or now that you've watched this, what kind of content are you thinking of creating? Seriously, comment below. I want to hear from you. Now, the good news is today, I don't have to create that much content for my own tutoring business. It has gotten to the point where some people find the old content I created and find me, past clients refer me, other tutors refer me, and people that I know in my area learn what I do and they want to hire me. I did the work in the early years to advertise my business, and I'm still riding the wave, which is incredible. And this is really good news for tutors just starting out, right? I mean, the work that you do today, creating content, is going to continue to pay off well into the future. I still get that warm, fuzzy feeling when someone emails me or messages me on the website that they want to hire me to tutor their child. I love helping kids learn to read. It is my passion. Where do you feel you could create the most value? Are you a writer? Do you love writing? Maybe you love being on the screen like I do, or possibly you have a calling for a podcast. Whatever you do, keep doing it consistently, create great value, share that value with the world through your social media. This is exactly what I teach tutors to do. Creating an online presence is the easiest way to get found. Just because it is the easiest, though, doesn't mean it's going to be easy. It is going to take grit, consistent action, consistent learning, and a desire so strong that even when you don't feel like doing it, you always do it anyways. So if you're interested in getting found by more people all over the world, then I would love to invite you to attend my webinar, 3 Secrets to Getting Online Tutoring Students. Just click on the link in the description below and join me for a live webinar. Now, did you get value from this video? If so, hit like, subscribe, and that little bell so that you can get notified when the next video comes out. Now, in the next video, we are going to look at mistake number 10, creating boring videos that no one wants to watch. I'm going to share the secrets that I have learned about creating video that changes things up a bit and keeps viewers watching longer than 15 seconds. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. My name's Joanne Kaminsky, the Online Tutor Business Coach, and here's till next time.